The most dangerous criminal in Maple Crest Estate wasn't outside the gates. He was already inside. What began as a violent midnight robbery in one of the city's safest neighborhoods quickly turned into a nightmare no one saw coming. A wealthy husband left bleeding, a wife attacked and terrified, and a trusted security guard with a secret motive buried for years. But as investigators dug deeper, they discovered this was never a random crime. It was revenge. And someone inside that beautiful mansion had been hiding dark secrets long before the blood was spilled. Maple Crest Estate was the kind of place people dreamed of living in. Perfect lawns, luxury villas, private security patrols, soft golden streetlights glowing across perfectly paved roads. Nothing ever happened there. At least that's what everyone believed. Until 2:17 a.m. on a cold October night. A trembling emergency call shattered the peace. "There's blood. Please help my husband." The caller was Elena Markovich, a foreign art consultant known in the estate for her elegance and quiet nature. When police arrived at House 14, they found a scene straight out of a nightmare. Her husband, Daniel Mercer, lay unconscious in his private study, blood pooling beside an overturned bronze sculpture. The house had been torn apart, drawers emptied, jewelry missing, the safe wide open, and Elena, wrapped in a blanket, could barely speak through tears. She said a masked intruder had broken in, attacked Daniel, robbed the house, and assaulted her before vanishing into the night. For everyone in Maple Crest, it seemed like a random act of terrifying violence. But Detective Lena Alvarez immediately felt something was wrong, because peaceful neighborhoods rarely produce crimes this personal. And random robbers don't usually know exactly where the safe is. The first strange detail came from the alarm system. There was no forced entry, no broken lock, no smashed window. The alarm had been disabled using the correct code. That meant one thing. Whoever entered the house either knew the family or had help from someone who did. Then security footage revealed something even more disturbing. At 1:48 a.m., a black SUV entered the estate. The plate was fake. But what chilled investigators most was this. The vehicle never left. Someone had entered the estate and stayed hidden inside. That was no random robber. That was someone with a plan. Then the forensic report changed everything. Daniel's head wound had occurred nearly 40 minutes before Elena made the emergency call. 40 minutes. Why wait that long? Why not call immediately? What happened inside that mansion during those missing minutes? When detectives pressed Elena, she broke down. But what she revealed wasn't what anyone expected. Behind the polished image of their luxury life, Daniel Mercer had been living a double life. To neighbors, he was a successful investment broker. Inside the house, he was controlling, violent, and dangerous. House staff revealed they often heard shouting late at night. One maid admitted Elena sometimes appeared with bruises hidden under makeup. The robbery case had suddenly opened the door to something much darker. Then came the DNA results. The evidence recovered from Elena identified a shocking suspect. Not a stranger, not a serial criminal, but Samuel O'Deed, the estate's own security guard. The very man trusted to protect every home in Maple Crest. The neighborhood was stunned. Samuel had worked there for almost a year. Quiet, respectful, always polite. No one suspected him. When confronted, Samuel denied everything at first. But once detectives showed him the evidence, the truth finally started to unravel. And it was worse than anyone imagined. Samuel confessed that Elena had contacted him earlier that night. She wanted help accessing documents hidden in Daniel's safe. Documents she believed proved Daniel had hidden money and properties overseas. She said Daniel was planning to abandon her with nothing. Samuel agreed to help. But during the break-in, Daniel unexpectedly came home. A violent confrontation erupted. In panic, Samuel struck Daniel with the bronze horse sculpture. But then investigators discovered Samuel had a motive far older than that night. Years earlier, Daniel had run an investment scheme that financially destroyed Samuel's family. Samuel's younger brother had taken his own life after losing everything. Samuel had taken the job at Maple Crest on purpose. He had been waiting, for months, maybe longer, This wasn't just robbery. This was revenge. The most heartbreaking part? Elena never knew. Her desperate attempt to expose her abusive husband led her straight into the hands of a man already consumed by vengeance. Two people with separate secrets collided in one violent night. One wanted freedom, the other wanted justice, and both left that house destroyed. But the final shock came after Daniel survived. As detectives searched his records, they uncovered millions hidden in offshore accounts. Fraud, money laundering, forged property deeds. The supposed victim of the robbery was now at the center of an international criminal investigation. In the end, the peaceful estate learned a terrifying truth. The real danger had never come from outside. It had been living behind one of its most beautiful doors. And for Maple Crest, peace would never feel the same again. What do you think? Was Samuel driven by revenge? Or was this crime planned by more than one person? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love true crime stories with shocking twists, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more.